Flags, songs, drama, and glitter. If it's Eurovision, we've got it covered. This is Put It Away. Hello, dear Eurovision listeners, and welcome to another episode of Put It Away, number 27. Am I right?
Yes, indeed. And as you all understand, we're getting closer to the 30th anniversary of this podcast.
Okay, I think we're gonna blow some candles when we reach the 30th episode.
Maybe we should leave it for after Eurovision 2026?
Let's see the placings first, and if our top 10 is gonna match the actual top 10 of Eurovision, and we'll see.
So, you want to talk about our top 10s in this episode?
I think it's time, no? A lot of people asked for it, and I think it's high time we revealed which is the top 10 of Kostas and Chris's Eurovision 2026.
I must admit that I'm not 100% sure about my top 10, but I will give it a try.
I don't know if I am sure, however, I know that there is always room for improvement as we have so many pre-parties happening later, and something could change, maybe.
Okay, so let's reflect our top 10 at this time, and if there's some change in the near future, we can comment on this in another episode.
Okay, but before that, we have an answer to last week's quiz, isn't that right?
Yes. So last week we asked you about our beloved Elisabeth Adriansen, who participated in Eurovision Song Contest 4 times, 3 with Norway and 1 with another country.
But which country is this?
This country was Sweden in Eurovision 1982. Elisabeth Adriansen participated with Kiki Danielsson and the group Chips in Melodifestivalen this year. She won actually the Melodifestivalen 1982 and she represented Sweden with the song Dag efter Dag, which is translated as Day after Day,
I guess. Okay.
Yes, you are right.
After so many Melodifestivalen that we've watched, I think some comprehension in basic Swedish is in order.
You see what Eurovision makes?
Yeah. You simply learn a lot of foreign languages apart from your own one.
Well, this group, Chips, finished 8th in Eurovision 1982 and they received 67 points.
Another top 10 placing for Sweden, so congratulations, and yeah, Elisabeth Andreasen, she's a legend. For both countries.
Yes, she is.
Put it away!
But now, dear Eurovision listeners, I think it's high time we revealed our top 10. Okay, initially the question was, shall we reveal our top 35? Shall we reveal only the top 10? Shall we reveal only top 5, top 3? And then, okay, at some point we said that we're just gonna keep it to the basic top 10 and we will see how many countries we're gonna have in the top 10. Because we have some differences, but we have a lot of common points as well, and I think I'm quite surprised.
I am too.
Yeah.
But Chris, have you thought of how we're going to reveal our top 10? Maybe you want to reveal your top 10 first and then I should follow. Maybe we should reveal our 10th place, then our 9th place, then
Yeah,
our
I think
8th.
that this second option is better. I mean, I would say like, okay, on 10th place we have this, and then you will say, oh, I have this, and we can argue a bit, and then we can continue to the 9th place, argue, and yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, so which song is in your 10th place?
Oh, we start.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So my 10th place, well, oh my god, I don't know. I said that I'm quite...
I thought you were prepared.
Yeah, I said that I'm quite ambitious and sure about my top 10, but in fact I'm not. Maybe I'll change my mind tomorrow, guys, I don't know. But for now, my 10th place is Moldova. Satoshi with Viva Moldova. I like this song very much. It lightens up my mood. It makes me want to dance. Satoshi is a great person, and Lana and Alyona Moon are great people. We met them in Nordic Eurovision Party. Go check out the interview with them. And I had it a bit higher, but then I changed a bit my mind and I put it a bit lower. Maybe I'll put it a bit higher, but yeah, for now it's 10th place. And yours?
Well, mine is a song that we have discussed about it. It was one of the first songs that was revealed for Eurovision 2026, and this is Nova Zora by Tamara Zivkovic for Montenegro.
At some point he had told me that he removed it from his top 10, but now he put it back.
Yes, after the revamp, the song is again in my top 10, and I think it will be there until May.
Okay. That's interesting, and they also have a very innovative music video, I must say. Well done, Montenegro.
Yes, and we also met Tamara Zivkovic in Nordic Eurovision Party. Guys, go check the interview. And she was also quite nice at the stage performance of that night.
A little bit of dance, I would suggest, and she'll be great. Great. But I think that the Montenegrin account on Instagram, they kind of said that we shall keep something for Vienna.
Exactly.
And what about your 9th place?
Well, in my 9th place lies a big favorite of this edition, and this is Regard from Monroe for France. It's in the 2nd place right now in the betting odds for winning Eurovision 2026. I really like Monroe's voice. I saw the first live performance of the song and she was great, but until now I'm not totally convinced that this is a genuine song and that is gonna win the whole contest.
If it was different, then you would put it higher, you think?
Probably yes, because of Monroe's voice.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she has a crystal clear voice. We heard the live performance, and to me, I don't know. Is there any difference from the music, like audio version?
I don't think so.
I mean, she's incredible. But okay, my 9th place is a song that I liked from the very beginning, and it didn't leave my top 10, and this is Malta. And normally, I am a person who is not super fond of the Maltese entries. However, this year, Aidan, for me, he has an incredible song. He is a great performer. This song is very romantic and very, sentimental. It gives me, I think, the chance to dream a bit. So I guess that Aidan, with his great vocals and a good stage presence that they will for sure prepare, he's gonna qualify to the final. And I am a person that I'm not super fond of Maltese entries, but I still have it in my top 10, and I didn't remove it, and I don't think I will.
Ah, Bella.
Please go check out the interview I had with him in Nordic Eurovision Party.
Well, my 8th place is my dark horse of Eurovision 2026.
Wait, you're not gonna ask me first?
About what?
About the 8th place.
Okay. You should go with the 8th place if you want.
And now you said something about Dark Horse. Please continue.
Okay. As I said, my 8th place is my dark horse for Eurovision 2026. It's not just a song, it's a feeling. It's the Italian entry Per Sempre Sì with Sal Da Vinci.
And you all saw him dancing it passionately when it was released. Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite in Sanremo 2026, but I kinda understand why the Italians vote for it, and I think that Sal Da Vinci will be very high in the final placing in Eurovision 2026.
If Lucio Corsi made it, then why not Sal Da Vinci?
And yours?
I don't think you're gonna like it a lot.
Oh.
But it's also a song that I have not removed from my top 10, and this is Croatia. I like Lelek very much. I liked them last year also very much. I think that Andromeda is a great song. They have improved their vocals tremendously, Their stage presence in Dora was amazing, and if they keep the same vibe, I think they're safely qualifying, and I think that they will do well. A top 15 placing is guaranteed. They also have a lot of neighboring countries in the first semifinal because Montenegro and Serbia, they are in the same semifinal. Greece is also in the same semifinal, so they might be, benefiting from the points. And it's also a song that I think can have a good appeal in the juries as well.
You know that I didn't like Lelek's performance in the Croatian national final, Dora 2026. I really liked it in the studio version, and I believe there's a lot of room for improvement, but I can't fit it in my top 10.
I think we're gonna see them now in Eurovision concert in Amsterdam because they are going there. So we will see if they have improved or not. But yeah.
And your 7th placement?
Well, song number 7 comes from a country which is very close to my own country. And it was the first artist who was announced this year. And this is Jala by Antigone and Cyprus. I must say that I'm kind of torn between having it in my 7th place or my 4th place, like it goes up and down, so yeah. For now it lies on 7th place. It might go higher, but I don't think it's gonna go lower. I don't think it's gonna go out of my top 10. Antigone, she has a charisma. The song is greatly produced. I think it's written for her. It's exactly written for her vocal abilities, for her range, for the abilities that she has in general as a performer, and she has great abilities, as we saw also in the Nordic Eurovision Party. And in general, it's a very fun, up-tempo, catchy song. It also has those traditional Cypriot elements that they elevate the song, and a lot of people were asking for it because they were kind of bored or maybe tired in those kind of Swedish-ish entries, So they liked this thing, and this is why Cyprus is placed high. Also in many Eurovision top 10s, a lot of fans, they prefer it, so yeah. And yours?
Mine is another hot favorite of this year's edition, and it's Denmark. It's Søren Torpergat Lud with his song Før vi går hjem.
Yeah.
Excuse me, all the Danish fellows, but yeah. This is the song. I really liked it in the studio version. Actually, if you have heard this episode about Dansk Melody Grand Prix, you should all know that it was the only song that we liked from this edition, and we were thrilled by the live performance. This song is ready for Eurovision. Søren must change nothing, just elevate it, and Søren will secure one of the best placings for Denmark, for sure.
Let's see. Okay, so we have revealed the 10th, the 9th, the 8th, and the 7th placing. And now we're moving to our top 6. And my 6th place is your 10th place. It's Montenegro.
Oh, you have it so high.
Yes. Tamara Zivkovic with Nova Zora is one of my favorite songs. It never left my top 10. It's never gonna leave my top 10. I saw her in Nordic Eurovision Party. She was great. She will dance in Vienna. We have it confirmed. So I'm really looking forward to watching the rehearsals and seeing how she will deliver it. I saw her in the national final of Montenegro. She was great. It was one of the songs that we actually selected as in our top 3, top 5 as a Pod It Away podcast. So we were super happy that she was selected and she's about to represent Montenegro. And what a comeback, actually. After Nina Zizic, they're going with a banger. And that's what I like, the diversity of Montenegro.
It's one of the pops of this year?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Pod It Away.
Well, for me, things are a little bit different because I do have a female artist in my top 6 placing, but she's the one and only Delta Goodrem for Down Under, with her song and clips. We saw her in Nordic Eurovision Party. She had, in my opinion, the best performance of that night. She's gorgeous, she's talented, I don't know how to describe it. She is perfect, guys. I have no words about her. I'm sure that she will secure the winning vote in the juries, and Australia is playing really high this year. Maybe they can win the whole contest.
I can see that Kostas is starting falling in love with Delta Goodrem. Okay, I can live with that. But all I can say is that, first of all, go watch the interview that I had with her at the Nordic Eurovision Party. It's a great interview. And second, I still have the wrapping paper of the chocolate she gave me.
I think you're never gonna throw it away.
Probably yes. All right, and now the top 5. Top 5. Woo, 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 woo. So, top 5. Start. You start.
Whew. Well, for my top 5 place, I have Satoshi from Moldova. Viva Moldova, guys! It is an incredible, up-tempo, funny, entertaining, engaging. It's the song that Moldova must send every year. We really have a lot of fun listening to it. I enjoy very much.
Because you listen to it every day, at least 3 times a day.
Yes. I enjoy the video clip very much. Both Satoshi and Aliona Moon and Lana, don't forget about her. They're great, they're very open and very kind. And we had a lot of fun having interview with them in Nordic Eurovision Party as well. And yours, Chris?
Yeah, mine. I don't think you're gonna like that either. But my 5th place is Bangaranga, 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 Bangaranga. So, Bulgaria. At first, I had it a little bit out of my top 10, but when I saw her in Norway, I was like, yeah, she's gonna go into my top 5. She is owning the stage. The song is addictive. It's the bop of this year. I think she's having great vocals. The stage presence is already great, but it's gonna be even more elevated. So she's got it all, and she can easily qualify to the final. And I think it was the best comeback that Bulgaria could ever have after many years that she was out. Also, Dara, she was the one who revealed in our interview with her that Bangaranga was her favorite song, and it actually gives her freedom. So you can see that freedom. She is showcasing everything about herself, being very open and very free and everything. This is great for me. Maybe I'm gonna put it a bit higher. I don't know. I think until, I see you. You don't like it. Yeah.
Even higher?
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
I told you that I was surprised by her performance in Norway, but yeah, okay. Even higher than 5th place?
Maybe, I don't know. Okay, if I'm gonna continue, I can speak about this like for years and ages, but no, let's just move on to a top 4 because, things are getting a bit closer to the top 1.
Okay, I'm all ears to listen to your top 4 position.
Well, my 4th place this year is Denmark.
Okay, I had it a little bit lower, but I can see your point.
Well, it was the only song that I liked from Dansk Melody Grand Prix. When I heard the songs, we selected only this song when we released the episode commenting about the songs of Dansk Melody Grand Prix. We were super happy with his performance in the national final. He nailed it. And I think that if he keeps that and he makes it a bit bigger for the Vienna stage, a top 5, maybe top 3 placing is secured for Denmark.
Let's see. My 4th place is the one that for sure you're not gonna like it. It's Switzerland song, Alice from Veronica Fusaro.
It's not that I don't like it. It's a bit out of my top 10, but I told you, it reminds me of another song, which reminds me of another song. So it's a song of a song of a song.
I kinda like all of these songs,
Yeah.
and especially Alice. I believe that Veronica Fusaros is very experienced on stage, and this is something that you can understand from how she stands on a big stage. She's very talented. She has her own style. I don't know if this style fits Eurovision in particular, but it's one of the songs that I listen to it very often in my Spotify, and from the time I heard it, I have it in my top 5 for sure.
Okay. Go check out the interview with her as well, because she was another artist that we got to meet at the Nordic Eurovision Party. I don't know how many times we're going to mention this Nordic Eurovision Party, but I think we will a lot of times.
Absolutely.
Before we move to the top 3, I suggest we give 1 or 2 honorable mentions.
Yeah. I have one song that I need to give an honorable mention because Antigone missed my top 10 for a little bit. I'm so sorry, Antigone, for this. You were much higher in my ranking order, but you missed my top 10 just for one place. And I need to give this to Jala and Cyprus.
I think you're going to change her mind and you're going to put it in your top 10.
Maybe, yeah, perhaps.
We still have a long way to go, guys, because there are a lot of pre-parties that are coming. So I think we're going to see a lot of interesting and maybe not that interesting live performances. And then we're going to just change our views about this. I have 2 honorable mentions. The one is my favorite Delta Kudrem with Eclipse. She's currently lying 11th. And the reason is that she's gorgeous and she had an incredible performance in Norway. Otherwise, maybe she would be a bit lower. She's incredible, amazing artist, super human being. However, the song is kind of a 2000s song. And I think that those ballads do not belong to Eurovision 2026. Because we're in 26, not 06.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I can see why she will win the juries, but I don't know if she can score very high in the televote. And given the fact that Australia is not voted by the televote, I don't know. We will see. This is just a mere assumption. Maybe it will change. And maybe I will put it also in my top 10. I don't know.
And the other song?
The other song is Sweden. I am an EDM fan. I am a person that I have attended a lot of, EDM events. I've danced to these songs. I'm vibing. But this song could be in my top 10. It is not because it reminds me of other songs. And I think that without this incredible stage presence, it wouldn't be a top favorite.
I believe that My System is one of the songs that the stage presence makes it look better than it is. I really like Felicia's voice, but I'm not so fan of the song itself. So, yeah, that's for sure out of my top 10.
I could give a third honorable mention to France, but I'm not going to do it. Because France has an incredible voice, has a very talented 17-year-old singer. However, the song, to me, gives nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the only reason why it's in my top 15, it's because of the voice and the incredible talent that this creature has. But nothing more. Je suis désolée la France, but this year it's not it.
Okay, you can be as désolé as you want, but I think it's time to move on to our top 3.
Put it away!
Okay, a few episodes ago, I told you that we have a common top 3. And we still do.
Oh.
And this is amazing. I think it's the first time. Maybe.
Yeah, it's the first time for sure. You all saw that our rest placings were quite different.
Yes.
So,
We don't have a lot of songs in common in the top 10. I think it was only Montenegro, Denmark, and Moldova. The others are not.
Yes, now I
Perfect.
look at them, it's only them.
Yeah, but the top three is the same and in the same order. Wow.
So let me reveal our third place. And this is Choke Me from Alexandra Capitanescu for Romania.
What a comeback, Romania. Congratulations.
What a comeback, what a song, what a performance, what nice people are both Alexandra and her band. We absolutely love everything about this entry.
I think when you meet the people, the band, they're the people that you can go out, have a coffee, chat, and everything. And when you see them on stage, they're, I don't know, transformed like animals, like lions. They are just owning every bit of the stage. They are taking it and they're doing it on their own terms, on their own way. They're just smashing everything.
They are great. Romania will have a great performance in May. All the Romanians are in favor of their entry this year, and this is something we receive in all our social media accounts.
Everyone was asking us about the performance, the interview, when she will appear on stage, when will they perform. They were focused in order to see how Romania is going to do. And this is amazing. When I see it from countries who support their artists, to me, this is the best thing ever.
Best of luck, Alexandra. Best of luck, Romania. I'm sure that you will have it.
Put it away.
Our second place. I think that after this point you have guessed which are the top two that we have. The second place, the silver medal, is Finland with Linda Lampenius and Pete Parkkonen with the song Liikin Heiten. You see why I wanted to say Finland? Because I can pronounce the song and you cannot. Still.
Yes, I don't care about this.
Okay. When this song was released, it was the second one in line of UMK that was released. When I first heard it, I said, okay, this song can win the competition. Costa said that it doesn't have anything memorable. But then when you hear it for the second time, what's more memorable than the violin melody? It stuck in your head, it stays there, it doesn't go until May and maybe after May.
Yes.
Most probably after May, actually. Who am I kidding? It's the song that I keep on listening to my Spotify every single day, along with the first place. I don't know, I think that both people are super talented. The performance in OMK, it was out of this world. They can, of course, elevate the staging. They will do it, I'm very sure. And I heard the live performance of Linda Lampenius, and I think in a mall in Finland. She played the melody like, wow. I don't know what to say.
This violin thing in this song is the hook that this song needs. Pete Parkkonen's voice is great. We all can admit that. But the catch in this song is Linda playing her violin. It's something unique in this year's competition.
And it's fairly first in the odds to win Eurovision. Will it be first in the televote? We don't know. Will it be first in the jury? We don't know. Can it be in the top three in both? Yes. Can it win the whole thing because of that? Yes.
So you have all the answers, and we are looking forward to see them in Amsterdam, in Eurovision in concert.
This will be the first pre-party that they will perform. I'm very curious to see the performance because it's going to be the first after UMK that we're going to listen to them live.
You know what? I'm more curious on seeing the reception they receive from the audience.
Let's see. And now Netherlands is not going to be biased because it's a country that doesn't participate this year, so they don't have a representative. Because every time, whenever you go to the Eurovision concert, the one with the biggest applause is, of course, the Dutch representative. And this is very normal because they're singing in their home country. But now that you're not going to have this artist, who's going to get the biggest applause, the biggest reception? Will it be Finland? Will it be Australia? Will it be Greece? Will it be another country? France? Who knows?
Let's see. It's gonna be a huge test, this one. And now it's time to reveal our top placing for Eurovision 2026.
Shall we do it on 3?
Okay.
So, drum roll first.
Yes, indeed. The necessary drum roll.
And now we are ready. 3,
2.
1.
Greece! At no one's surprise, yes. We know
We
it.
know, yeah. Okay. Just rule out the fact that we both come from Greece. Rule it out, okay? This song has everything it needs to win Eurovision. Everything. Catchy lyrics, beautiful meaning, incredible production, on-spot vocals, a great artist who is so lovable, and hopefully a great stage presence.
Let's see. We all hope for it. As you said, it has a catchy title, lyrics that you can sing along. Achilles is a charismatic performer. He's very cute. All the other contestants of this year really love him and are really looking forward to meeting him.
And I think the same for him as well. He wants to meet everyone.
Yeah, he lives it absolutely in the ultimate level.
Yeah, he's very much into it. I think that seeing an artist who is making his dream come true is the best thing that you can have in Eurovision. And for me, Achilles is exactly what he is doing. He's just living it, he's realizing his dream. The song for me, it's the only option that Greece had this year. Otherwise, probably they would struggle to qualify. Even with Dark Side of the Moon, even with Hanome, I think that this was the only option that Greece had in order to secure a good placing in the final. And why not the first place?
It's going to be a long journey until May. We're gonna leave it together with you and all the other artists that we're going to meet in the following Eurovision pre-parties. We will be in Vienna covering the contest from there, from the capital of Austria, and we will keep you posted in all our social media accounts about all the news and the developments about our beloved song contest.
Do you think that Achilles can win the televote? Even with Israel?
Yes, if it weren't Israel, I would think so, yes. I would say that Greece is the hot favorite to win televoting this year. I don't know if this is going to happen in May, but
Do you see it in top 3?
yes, for sure.
Do you see it in top 5 in the juries?
That would be tricky. If the juries vote based on the excellence of the song and how great are the vocal abilities of the singer, maybe he would miss the top 5 just by a little. Not that he's not a talented artist and a great singer, but because we have Delta Goodrem, for instance, we have Monroe with her opera kind abilities.
And also the song, Ferto, doesn't offer this jury-friendly kind of notes and melody. Only the bridge is this jury-friendly part, which makes it even more charming.
Yes, but this year, let me remind you that we have 2 members in the juries that are under 25 years old.
And hopefully they will select Greece as their first song.
Yes.
Hopefully. Do you think that Greece will have the same fate, let's say, as Karia, which is a top 5 placing in the jury and first in the televote, or Tommy Cash, a top 10 placing in the jury and second in the televote?
Just to be safe, I would say Tommy Cash placing.
Okay.
But I don't wanna play it safe. I'm gonna risk and I will say that Greece is going to have a top 2 placing in the televoting and a top 5 in the juries.
Okay, I can live with that. It's a song that has caused a lot of controversy because, okay, I'm a human being, I come from Greece, as you can understand, and I always see the comments to see how is the reception of my country's song. A lot of people, they have it in like very high in their tops, or first, second, third, which means that they will most probably vote for it, which makes me happy. And a lot of people have it like last, or second to last, or third to last. And they're just super hateful, saying that, oh my god, what is that? Gross, awful song, whatever. That's kind of the behavior, let's say, that we don't want. And that doesn't only apply to Greece, that applies to all the songs in general, because behind every song, even if we like it or not, there are people who have worked for it. I mean, singers, producers, music, lyrics, everything. So let's just be a bit more cautious about what we say, because eventually it's a contest. And after May, nobody's gonna remember anything. So follow us on all social media to see what's gonna be the reaction, to see how we're gonna cover Vienna. Just to leave a comment. You like the episode, you don't like the episode. If you like our top 10, if you agree with our top 10, because, okay, we have some differences, but we have also a lot of comments to make.
Please share also your top 10s.
Yes, of course, because we'd like to see, and please don't be biased to put Greece first or second. If you don't like it, just say it. It's fine. But share your tops, comment on ours, you like it, you don't like it. Do we actually stay in reality or we're just dreaming? I don't know.
And please also answer to this week's quiz.
Put it away.
Okay.
Well, this week we spoke about our top 10s, and as you all saw, both Chris and mine top 10 are quite different, except for the top 3 placing. What was the last time that Finland secured a top 3 placing in Eurovision Song Contest?
Come on, this is super easy.
Yes, why all the quizzes should be difficult?
I even mentioned it in the episode.
Did they pay attention to it?
I hope so, guys. If you haven't paid attention, then just move some minutes behind. You're gonna hear the answer. And that was all for today. Thank you very much for being a part of this episode, episode 27. It was a very interesting one as we revealed our top 10. As we said, please like our pages, follow us on every social media, listen to our episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, rate the episode, leave a comment, and we'll be more than happy to answer to you and to start a very beautiful conversation with you.
So, that's all, folks. The show is over. The points are counted. Until next week, don't forget to
Put it away.